Thursday's Telegraph. Is Adele a new culture warrior for announcing out loud that she's quite happy with her cisgender status, that she's quite happy with being a woman and winning as a woman, not just as a sort of neutralised artist?
But she won an award.
Yes.
And then said, I'm really happy to be a woman or enjoy being a woman. All of these things are not controversial until you try and put them together in what they're calling the gender-neutral Brits, just because they've got a category that's Best Artist.
Yeah.
And it used to be Best Male, Best Female.
Yeah.
But why
is it just saving them on brass? Why have they done that?
If we can all get home quicker, award ceremony should be trimmed down.
That would be good, wouldn't it? Best thing... Right, anyway.
But why should there be, in a singing category, Best Male, Best Female? It's not as if there's any inherent advantage. In sports, you can make the good reason for it.
Yeah.
But it's really patronising to presume that you need separate categories. Otherwise, the men would trounce the women. Not at all. Look what happened. Adele won. There were 3 men. Ed Sheeran was one of the other nominees, and there was a female rapper called Little Sims, which I believe is what you put in the new iPhone.
Yeah. Are there still categories for, like, rock and rap and I don't know, R&B or whatever, or is it just best song, best album, best artist?
They still have the genre.
They can really slim it down if they keep going, can't they?
Just one award, really.
Yeah, best noise.
Yeah, most money made. That's it. And she'd win that too.
Yeah, she probably would. What do you think?
I saw the clip, and I thought it was great that she said it, and the audience cheered her when she said it.
Yeah.
That she's proud and happy to be a woman, happy to be a female artist. And I'm not quite sure what she thinks about being kind of thrown together with all these male artists in the same category. I do think that artists prefer some gender differentiation in presentation because it gives artists more awards and makes more money for everybody.
Yeah, that's
the whole point of it anyway.
I struggle to also, I would say, identify my feelings entirely, just a sense that a certain graceful kind of differentiation that just feels nicer somehow to kind of go best female artist, best male artist.
It's not saying one is better than the other, one category.
I am struggling to explain it. Maybe it's just what I've grown up with and what I'm used to, but it does feel a little bit pinched and miserly to just go best, best singer.
Best from that group, just throw it to them, I mean, the Comedy Awards years ago made it just, a gender-neutral award up in Edinburgh.
That's true.
I think people really were shocked by that because I think the way female and male artists express themselves is different. And I think they require a different sort of, category because of what they do, really. So...
Historically, I think it would be fair to say that labels put a bit more money behind male artists. There was perhaps a little bit more expectations that they would do well because it was quite often the case you would see an artist like Madonna and she would always be like most successful female artist ever, as if it was taken for granted that she wouldn't be competing with Elvis Presley. But that does feel a bit antiquated, that kind of idea.
Adele's been the highest earning entertainer every year for all the years. She must be the richest person ever by now. But rather than being the richest woman ever, which you're right, brings with it this hideous kind of patronising implication of, probably the other category did better. No, have one.
So nobody, just to be clear, nobody has actually sort of attacked her for this from the left. None of this sort of trans activists or whatever. I don't know who would it be, but
there's some stuff on social media, but I don't think that's the point. I think what's happened here is she said, "I enjoy being a woman," whilst winning a category that includes women.
Fantastic. Okay, that's.